One of the biggest concerns a lot of people have is how do they balance going to work, raising a family, pleasing a spouse, and pursuing a dream. Because that can be extremely tough if you don't have it strategized, planned, and have your day prioritized. See, the thing that amazes me, and here's what I used to do when I was younger, and we're talking about maybe 7 or 8 years ago. I would spend more time planning what I was going to wear out to the club. I would spend more time planning, how I was going, what my family and I was going to do when we go on vacation to go visit my parents up in Detroit, when I go back home, or when I go visit a partner of mine in another state. I spend more time planning what I'm going to do when I go down to Disney World or to Miami than I would planning what my career was going to look like in the next 6 months, next year, next 5 years. And see, most of you do the same thing. And it's not that you're doing it intentionally, it's just our priorities are a little bit out of whack. You see, the truth is this. A lot of the things around us, the radio, the TV, all of these extra little things going on in our everyday life, they all can be distractions. And before you look up, you'll realize 10 years has passed by. Let me ask you this. Have you ever sat up and thought about, if you're already out of high school and thought back and it seemed like just yesterday you were there? You say, where did the time go? And I'll ask you, if where you are in life, if you would never want your kids to be where you are in life, I'd say we got some work to do. But balancing, pursuing that passion, one thing you have to do is this. If you're going to go after your dream, you have to get your family on your side. They have to be full aware of everything you're doing. You have to talk about it with them. I myself literally sat down with my wife and kids, and my children were very young, but I explained to them what I was doing. I was explaining to them that I was going to pursue this passion of being a speaker and an author and helping transform the lives of other people. And my wife in the beginning, she didn't understand it, and it was tough. We battled a lot, especially when there was no money coming in. But I tell you what, through their belief, through their support, I was able to maintain. And I was knocked down quite a few times, but I got back up, dusted myself off, and kept going. Now, my wife is able to enjoy being a stay-at-home mom, a homemaker, getting a chance to go back to school and enjoy doing what she wants to do, what she chooses to do, not what she has to do. My children, I'm able to put them in the best schools that this city has to offer, this state really in one of the best schools in the country. So, and these things all came from being able to prioritize and realize, okay, family first is my creator. Okay, that's first. You got to have a base and a foundation. You got to put that first. And wherever that is, if it's Buddha, Allah, God, whatever it is, whatever you want to call it, Jehovah, that's your preference. But as long as if you don't have one, whatever that is, that's your preference. But you want to, have first, put that first. Give thanks first. Next is family. Okay? Then after the family comes you and your dream, which means all those friends and all those extended family members and cousins and all that. Listen, you have to learn how to tell people no. Or let me rephrase that. You have to learn how to say yes to yourself. See, you saying yes to yourself is the same as you saying no, but without having to put that negativity and that no in the air. Say yes to yourself. Say yes to the pursuit of your passion. And instead of sitting down watching that television show for 30, 45 minutes or an hour, take that 30 minutes and devote it to educating yourself on what it is that you like to do. Read the stories of other people that have done what you're doing. Share your experiences with your family. Feed off of them. And I also recommend that you find somebody else that's doing something similar to you that may not be a family member, but somebody that's close that you kind of admire or trust that you can feed off of and kind of go back and forth with. It's very important you have somebody you can bounce things off of. That sometimes you can use your inner network with your immediate family, or you can step outside, but I think it's really good. Because sometimes people in your family don't want to tell the emperor that he has no clothes. And they'll think what you do is great just because you're you. But in truth, you can use some help. So make sure that you do that. But you just prioritize your day. Give thanks. Show love to your family. Go to your place of business. Do whatever you have to do there. But when you get home, what's the most unimportant thing? Do you need to be on the phone talking with your friend about what happened yesterday? Do you need to be sitting up watching that show about basketball wives? No. Do you need to sit up watching the media, the news media, gloom and doom for the next 2 hours, freaking yourself out, getting scared about how the world is going to hell in a handbasket? No. These are things you can throw to the wayside. And I'm not talking about any major steps spending 3-4 hours on your passion. Start off with 5 minutes. Read a paragraph or something that's going to make you a little bit smarter, a little bit better at it. And what you'll find, it'll become habitual. And every day you'll be looking forward to that because you'll feel yourself growing. Your knowledge will be growing. Your skill set will be growing. And what you'll find is your life and your dreams will also be growing. So I encourage you. It is possible. But to balance it, you have to put your faith first. Let your family know what's going on. And then prioritize your free time. There's 24 hours in a day. There's more than enough time for you to get that done. And I believe that you can get it done. To learn more about how you can transform your life and improve your time management, enhance your leadership skills, better your relationship with your family, and pursue your passion, and actually make money from it, be able to free yourself out of the matrix, go to newthoughtgeneration.com. Fill out the form. Join me. I have a webinar next Tuesday at 1 p.m. where I share with you how you can transform your life in an amazing way and impact the lives of others. I'm Brian Maxwell, your success coach of the Generation of Change, and I see you at the top.